Sales process, we came up with 3 P's. We come up with these ideas, like just so it's easier to remember. Like we made them all up. They're not real. All right? So we got a people, paper, and presentation. All right, you got to prepare the people. Don't do it on your own, especially if you've got a strong management. Now, this is the hard one. All right, people often say, "Oh, you want me to talk to my managers about selling a business?" We can sell a business without anybody knowing until the deal is done. But if your manager is part of the business, you'll probably get a better price. So maybe it's a good idea to offer a little bit of incentive to manager to help you, some sort of monetary incentive for manager to help you sell the business. The reason, and we all worried about selling a business because what if my employees find out and they leave? But the employees are worried that if somebody else takes business, what they're thinking is, what if they don't need me? So it's all about the job security, all right? Now, buyers are also worried that the employees go. Everybody's worried about each other, but no one talks to each other, and that's where the problem is. In most of the cases, I don't say all of them, but in most of the cases, less than 1%, that's an issue. So these are the people that you need to inform, all right? Partners, shareholders. On top, I have had a situation that we come to the pointy end and we find out that the shareholders actually don't know that the business is on the market, all right? This is your team. This is your team, these people you have to have from the beginning, not on the end, from the beginning. You have to have your accountant, you have to have your solicitor, business advisor if you have one, business agent, which is us, very important, and management. If you got a management, if you got a strong management, try to find a way to involve in selling a business. Now, any other crucial employees? If you're selling a restaurant, I think it's a good idea to get chef involved. Landlord and suppliers. This is where people start jumping over. Oh, I'm not telling anything, especially in retail or any business that you're dependent on a landlord. I'm not saying anything to the landlord until the business is sold. Why wouldn't you? Well, I don't want him to find out and try to do something, I don't know what, imaginary things. The issue is, the fact is this: if you're going to have a difficult landlord, it's better to know at the beginning of the process than once when you got a buyer. We do lose the deals when the landlord is involved too late. It becomes difficult. By the way, the landlord's got nothing to do. To landlord, this is a problem, all right? Now, he needs to involve his solicitor, he needs to, so he's not really that keen to do the deal, and there's no pressure for him to act very fast. And sometimes because of that, they get upset because they didn't know, so they become really difficult. Even though that they legally should not be difficult or got no right to be difficult, they will commercially be difficult. And sometimes the buyer said, well, hang on, I don't want to have this guy for the landlord. I'm better off not buying this business and moving on. So talk to the landlord in advance. Suppliers, if you got any crucial contracts, don't even try to sell business without actually talking to them.